This day 1589, the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. This week's Arukh HaShulchan Yomi is sponsored by Rabbi Yonasan Ezra ben Chana Feigel for his chus for Kstiva Chasima Toiva. And he should be Zoicha to be Nichtav L'Auter B'Sifra and Shel Tzadikim Gemurim. Today we are doing Yeridea Siman Shin Chav Tes, Sif Lamed Tes, to Shin Chav Hey, Sif Vav. Lamed Tes. Kasar ben Ramah, over Pashtida Meisa, some of you who bakes a pashtida, which is a type of bread kugel, from a dough shalom rachalasa, from a dough from which chaz may be taken v'tochal basar, and in this bread kugel there's a meat. Mutar fish misa achayis allowed to take off from another dough hachayves chala, which is required to have chala taken off. I was on this pashtida. Yagaki tama isa hanichas basar, and this examines also the taste of the dough which penetrates the meat. Akan shoro. Famous issue merabusa. There's no chiddush here. It's just telling us shechol fish abasar atzma that you can take off on the meat itself. To low tema, don't say kemish she'ena basar rak tam milvad, since meat only has the taste of the pashtida. Having come out for shechiv up to it's like you're separating from that which is obligated, some which is exempt, or enomina, which is not species. Then okay, it's not true. That's not the case. The tam kikar the raisa. Because taste is like substance. Vavin Rabbanon, even if it's the Rabbanon, well, the tanki is the Raisa. But even word tanki is the Rabbanon, Kol Chalashon the Rabbanon, or Rachas Rabbanon, where they were lenient. Obviously, you can take challah from the pashida itself. Those say, no, you can't take it from the pashida itself. This is astonishing to say. At least the Taz and Dogam Mirvava rejects it. If you cook a dough from which challah has been taken as a cooked dish, you got challah you should take challah in a very small measure. In a manner which there's going to be 60 corresponding to the challah, or based on mandate of the challah, or in the dough itself 100 corresponding to the challah, mainly because you can't identify it. As we explained already in Shulchan Gimel. Ma'am, Katsur, I would say about Shulchan the Gimel, the Shulchan writes, Isa Shem Bakashir, a dough which doesn't have the proper measure, but at the time it was baked, Tafcha, it bloated, Begadlo, and it grew, Achinira, Ki'ilu Yesh was shear, it looks like it has a shear, put to its man's exempt. It's not true if it got bloated before the baking. Came to a Pascha, Rashba, came to Lavi Bashir, Bashar since it wasn't the shear at the time of the obligation. When you put the water in the dough and the flour, even though it expanded afterwards, go after its initial volume. So I have to say it's low dami. It's not like that which not that which says Mishnah Perkim Taros. If you have about an egg's worth of food which you left in the sun, the smatu, it's smaller than the size of a kibetza. Torim, it's torim because the Masach has a big kibetza. You know, Shem left in the rain. It's tapchu and it became bloated. Then it's made because it is a shir kibetza. And Shem is after what it is now. Because there, all times are equivalent in terms of tuma. Tuma at any time. If it be tuma, when it bloated, get tuma. The primary considerations, what size was at time became obligated. If not, the no more gankin. Let's say also shir chal needs stamka that it had a shir chal, then it got small after it stay potter. It should exempt. Bitmiyah. It will be astonishing. So do the opposite, therefore. Go after what it was at the time of the chiyuv. We need in the flour the shear of challah. Malon doesn't matter if it got bloated afterwards. Stuff shear challah fine houses did not have the shear of challah. Brackets it says that the Madoni Yontif writes this as well. To bake 5 quarters. Also, if there's a snake there's loose ishir challah. And not allowed to pull a fast one and knead it twice so it does get the shir challah. Okay, in circle I talk via shir. Right now you don't only need the shir. If I've got now basically it says there me shani yochel asos yisos betara. Something you can make is dough betara. Yaserek you can make it less than the shir because it can't give challah betara anyway. Zelg shoyis the Torah. That's when it was Torah. That was when there was tumatara in the belt. People did have Tara. But actually, Shaklon is made, but now the world told me enough. It says no ramification, no difference. Hachim Eladim Yushalmi Sham Reish Ber Gimel Ayin Sham. That says Yushalmi. Men base of a you should know the Kol Mashin is Bar, but Simon said, evidence been clarified. The Simon Shah Tevel is a master that Tevel answers in a small speck. Me, I'm astonished to be Yushalmi so Pegum the Chala. Yushalmi, it says, Omed Rabbi Yocham Reish Lakish. Please, it's Machlekes. Roma Shamar be Ray Bar, I buzz and my pleading. What's the close Rabbi Yocham Reish Lakish? But Tevel Shnit Bal Dvar Dvar. They argue by Tevel, which is Doraisa. But the Tevel Shnit Bal. The Rabban, I mean the Ram, but tell the Rabban, come on, you shall Tevel but the Rov. Everybody agrees the Tevel is but the Rov. Came Chalas Chutzor, it's Rabbanan. That's the case where Chalas Chutzor is Rabbanan. Hey, Pasko, but it's in the Oyster Masha, they said answers in small slide. In the slightest speck, Mitzorchi and Gadol. Because for great analysis. Feel bad, so Elam Rabbanan, Gami may answer, have a Chalad Rabbanan. Even it's so, even times of answer, it's only Rabbanan. Strange with it as if it's a dog Isa. Because I'm seeing Mashim Chav Gimel. Chutzorets have a colored Rabbanim, but Chutzorets, and that's an answer. So, Chutzorets, regardless, it is its essential chiyuv is only the Rabbanon. Okay, Simon Shin Chav Hey. Get all the way up to Siv Vav, huh? Yeah. Shtei isos she'ein bohem be'echa mem kashir. Madina. We have two those, neither which has a shear. What's their halacha? Shtei isos two those she'ein mechachas kashir. Each one is not the shear. Because you start when they join together. Yeah, shear. There will be a shear. Im nogazu bazu. If they touch each other, actually bucking out to the point that they a little bit glued to each other. Zubazu in one and the other. But often shear tzafrish fishing tlosh achas v'chaver tam at isa. In the manner that when you want to separate them, some of the dough will remain adhering to the other. Some of dough A will remain adhering to the dough B, or vice versa. Zemika neshicha. That's called biting. Mitzdarvin and join together. Shemin mechad when they're from one type. Oh, my minister type says ever the types that join with each other. Kafi Mashis Bar Sin Chavdal like we said previous Simon Seafood base. Tana Chitim Sarva Kusmim, wheat joins the spelled, Kusim Sarva Kol, spell joins with everything, Sarmit Sarva Kol, barley joins with everything, Vamia Chitim with not with wheat, Shifon, rye, Imasorim, Vakusmin, joins together with barley and with oats, not oats, and spelt. Below Yeshua Shul, not with oats, and nor with wheat. Veshibal Shul and oats im sorim with barley because when it's spelled lechid v'shiva not with wheat and rye. Ram v'shval shul v'shiva kusi star because Ram oats and rye and spelt two join together. But two types, separate types, Mashiach is not good enough. You need to have actual full-blown kneading together. Base footing is also true in Achaz Yeshir if one of them has the proper measure. Shane's Enshi, the second was not proper measure. Starfest, but Nishu, they joined together by biting. We already wrote the Dav Kashish name Kashir Mitzarve Nishu. That only if they both together comprise a shear, they join by biting. Avlim ain't Kashir. But if there's not going to be a shear, one of them came from a dough which is chayim challah, so it's already chayim challah, regardless of the shear or not, and the other one bit onto it, and anishuch osa shagam, how the heat to chayim challah doesn't make that other one become chayim challah. Nation is nashcha lechayova. It's just because it got bitten onto one which is obligated. That made this chayim. How to go to Costco become obligated? Came and shame bekan shear. There's no measure. I ain't sure. Somebody takes out challah from an oven and puts it into a basket. The basket can join them together for challah. Hey, therefore, you make the dough which does not have a shear of challah. They make another dough. We also have a shear. The son of a salah put them in the same basket. They join together to create the chiyuv. They got to touch each other. Don't need the shicha, don't have to bite, but they have to touch. Even the basket and sham. It says, those who argue, we reject those who argue. No, it's a taz. Dafka b'kli sheish arba tfanas. Only joined together if it's keli which has 4 walls. If there's a type of put on a board, sheino bazvaz does not have a rim, and with staff it doesn't join together. Tok klipin has to be within the keli. It's Gemara and Mem Ches Amid Beis Sochim and not resolved. Name that you were resolved with Chumrah. Pisa, well, I know it's considered Chumrah. Pisa, according to this, those who wrote the Bechaus Chutzot are Bonam with the Yevet. And Chaus Chutzot so lead Rabban anyway. It's with the Yevet. It's speaking the Rabban like Kula. Because so Rabban we can lenient. For Heter, who shaded with Starif, Vein Surchav Rashga, and what is called Heter. That they don't join together, and you don't have chosh at all. So that's Ram Above, and that's what Ram writes. Because of Timu Chalim with the Vrayim Torah, it's a rabbinic chal, it's exempt. Because of a Torah, it's like Kabbalah Rabbeinu Beis Yosef. Because of Im Nasser Al Tavla Shein Baz Baz, he put them on a board which has no rim, and I'm starting don't join together. Kalashano Klema Uptur Mechal is exempt from Chala. But this is the intent of the Shach as well. Hey, because of Rabbeinu Ramah, the Ramah writes, wherever when you join together the vessel, you should be careful. Shall I say should rise above the rim of the keli. That the totality of one loaf or one dough should not be above the walls of the keli. Meaning, a part of the loaf, or you said the dough, but all keli is in the clay. Mixas, a part of it, chutz the keli, and so a part of it's out clay. Mutter, it's permissible, and they're mitzarif. Do me the shicha, like the shicha. There's no mixas and mutter, even if it's only partially biting onto another dough. It's chayv. Hachanam yirtu b'tzuv shel saitim mixas and joined together by baskets. Enough a part of it is joined. Ukshem Shemani Tub Sal, just like joining them by the basket, was affected. So that he become the entire bread with a cloth. Have a concealed clean, it's like a sear of keli. It's even though they are on the ground or on a table. The mappa mitzar keli, the map, the cloth joins together like keli. That's a mappa. Sometimes it's got to be a mappa on top, mappa on bottom as well. So it'd be considered mitzaref. That's mean we got him. Bracket says, but it doesn't stand away from the tour, and there's no reason why you should need to have on top and on bottom. I think it's in my Shabbos, because of the mon. Vav. So only if one of them is not shir chala. Neither of them is shir chala. Sorry. Each one is shir chala. Somebody wants to join together, take one chala, all of them. Ain't tzorich lo tiyuv kliva lo negi. You don't need to be joined together by keli nor by touching. Okay, but you stand in front of, but since they're both in front of you, mafrishim mizu azu. You can take from one and the other. But the rock she'es smuzu as long as they're next to each other. The Chuma thing came so it's true by Chuma, but Zeni Kromi Agumukov, that's called from one place. What did Machas Yesh Bakashir was also true. One of them is a shear, but Shane is aim Bakashir, second was not a shear. Gagay came so same loch, Shane so seal of Sal. You don't need to need a joining by basket. For only again, not touching El Smucha Zelos only adjacent to each other. Mafish must shesh Bashir. Take from them which has a shear. Boy stand goes on both of them. It's the Bach and the Shach. But Daish knows the seal of Sal and joining together the basket. Slow money, El Mimin Echad. Only works in one species, or species which join with each other. Just like spiting. The gra, he says in brackets, the gra cuts below keli ain't so mukav cloud. So out of keli, you don't need mukav at all. The klitz are mukav. The kli need mukav. Obviously, that's counter to what we're saying, but the gra must have a cheshbon for saying that. But we will stop here because that's it for today.